Hi everyone, it's me, Kanoe, and welcome back to the unboxing. If you'll remember back to the start of this little trend of me doing unboxing videos, you'll remember who kind of started it. Figuarts Ultraman figures. I wanted to get my first couple of those, and I was like, might as well unbox these on the channel, and it's kind of spun into this unending, pit of unboxing videos. So today, let's do a nice little tip of the iceberg by finally looking at the SH Figuarts Ultraman. Specifically, SH Figuarts Shinkocchou Seihou Ultraman. And yeah, this box is as nice as it looks. It very much is a Shinkocchou Seihou box, where it's that kind of like slipcovery iPhone box-esque presentation, but for this one, they've done it up in like all black to help differentiate it from the Kamen Rider ones, which leaves me wondering what'll they do for like Captain Marvelous, because he's definitely getting released. They've been showing him off a bunch, but he's definitely getting released at some point. I don't know when, but he will. But like maybe they'll do like a dark gray. I don't know. But in any case, this is Ultraman. They've got him on like a black background. They have him slightly shrouded in shadow in this little bit of the front. On the side, it says Ultraman in a nice silver font. Let's actually turn on the flashlight. Torch on, sure. So it won't be the greatest. It'll be a bit blown out, but it'll help show it off a bit better. You'll see some nice shiny Ultraman. At the top it says SH Figuarts. On the bottom it says SH Figuarts. On the side it also says Ultraman. On the back, you'll see I bought the US version, which means it's got this little sticker, which is alright. But it does cover up a bit of the posing action, where it's got Ultraman doing his cool poses with different accessories he comes with. It also has a nice shiny Subaraya sticker to show that this is an official Subaraya product. And something weird I noticed is if we lay this down, and we get like, I don't know, the Kamen Rider O's Tajadol Eternity that I picked up as well recently, you'll see that the font is different. It's like a thinner font, but like kind of like a more like regal official looking font. I don't really get it. But yeah, now that we've looked at the box, why don't we get it out of the box? These are the boxes that honestly I'm most likely to keep. Because like I'm an unboxer, as you can tell from these videos. That's what I like to do. I like to open up my figures and mess around with them. And like display them together. That's just what I do be doing. You know? But like in this instance, I definitely will keep these boxes because they are just so nice. So why don't we slide it out of the box, and as you can see it's a nice silver. So at the top we have instruction manual, which is very funny to see. So why don't we look at that instruction manual. On the back it's got some QR codes that you can scan. I'm not going to because who cares? You open it up and it shows you what to do with the figure. And it's very nicely presented. I'll keep that as well. But why don't we look at Ultraman himself? And as you can see, he's got some paper behind him. But overall, he looks very nice. Very shiny, but like, that's Ultraman. I haven't had a basic Ultraman release yet. The closest I've gotten is the older SH Figuarts Zaffi. Which I've got to check something with the head size from that Zaffi specifically, because that Zaffi comes with a dead Ultraman head, which is interesting to look at. But we'll check cross compatibility. But yeah, that looks very nice. So now we can slide him out of his box, and behind him will be his massive palette of accessories. Oh my gosh, he comes with so many freaking hands. One thing that's interesting to note with this release is that, like, they really did go crazy where they went like, oh, hey, we're gonna scan the body of the person who wore the suit in the original TV show. But yeah, as you can see, I'm going to leave it in the palette for now, but as you can see, he's got a little stand with a short stand and a long stand, mainly for his, like, spinning cutter, I think it's called. His specium cutter, whatever. And he's got two specium cutter effects, one where he's holding it in his hand, and one where it's just floating there so you can put it on a stand. Alongside those stands, you can see he's got his red color timer. And then he also has a specific hand for his specium beam effect, obviously. And then he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 other hands. Which makes a total of like 15 hands. Jeez. That's a lot of hands. I mean, I guess you're paying for that Shinkocchou Seihou price. Some of them haven't come with a ton of accessories. And like, SH figures don't really come with a ton of accessories nowadays anyways. So it's just insane to see the amount of stuff that this one comes with. But I'm not going to take those out of the box. I'll put them in their own separate baggie later. But some of these bits are so small that I don't want to lose them. So let's just put that off to the side. So we can open up Ultraman. Let's move that pasta to the side and just bask. It's got more of this kind of like plastic layer from the previous video, the SH Figuarts Jiao Dragon. Probably because of the rubber pieces. Yeah, it's a different material for like the plastic rings, because in other figures, it's like this clear plastic, and it's like this weird like semi-white plastic. But I have been letting this figure sit. But I'm not going to mess with them too much just in case, so let's just get this plastic out, and get this plastic out. And yep, that abdomen is rubber. Hopefully it doesn't rub too much like with Tiga, from what I've seen. But yeah, that's Ultraman. Ooh. Yeah, this is like peak Ultraman. This is very much that classic Ultraman look, which I've been indeed pining for in SH Figuarts of for a while. And yeah, that feels like Ultraman in the suit, in everything, which is kind of what you want to look for like an Ultraman. Like, I do already have like a very much nice, like kind of like hyper-stylized Ultraman in that Shin Ultraman Mafex, which I also kind of did an unboxing of. It's not super nice, but yeah, that head is definitely bigger on the new one. You can see like the... Let's get a closer look, why don't we? I'm gonna see if I can turn off the light and hopefully it'll catch better. As you can see, he's got his nice, big, clear eyes, and, like, his head shape is just exquisite for that kind of, like, more refined Ultraman look. The chest, I'm going to turn the light back on for this specifically. You can see the way that his chest light kind of just glows with light, and it's just so well done. And it's very painted well, words. And, like, let me just... Yeah, these shoulders are plastic. I thought they were going to be rubber from the way they looked, but they're just plastic and, like, just, like, different weird plastic. It like, sculpted very interestingly and very realistically and well. I think they did a particularly good job on those. You know, like, you see he's got, like, normal Ultraman arms. They kind of go down to, like, that slight little, like, you can see where, like, the glove would be on the suit, so, like, it slightly... like, bumps up. It's really nice and really interesting. You see you've got, like, the lower torso, which is, like, mostly rubber. Like, the waist and, like, this gut is, like, that kind of rubbery plastic. I don't know why they have to do rubbery plastic, but, like, this one feels relatively thick and relatively nice. And, like, you see he's got, like, legs. Because, like, I mean, like, he's Ultraman. There's not too much to comment on when talking, like, just, like, Ultraman, you know? Because, like, he's a fairly basic Ultraman design, but, like, that's kind of the point. He was the first one. Like, his designs become basic as we've seen, like, more different designs in this franchise. You know? But, like, I wanted to have that first. I already have a Zafi, so might as well go for an Ultraman, you know? And, like, this one came out, and it was a perfect opportunity. I'm hoping they do a 7 next. Because, man, am I pining for a 7 at some point. But yeah, this figure is just very nice. And, like, he's gonna have, like, a mixture of, like, the Ultraman quirks, such as, like, them having really good butterfly joints compared to, like, other SH Figuarts. Because, like, you know, they kind of need those, like, butterfly joints to do some of their poses. You know? To, like, and, like, these actually have the intentional, like, kind of, like, mid-arm split where there's, like, an intentional swivel there. And, like, I don't know. The rubber seems to get out of the way nicely, at, like, the crotch. But, yeah, and, like, there's that neck thing that Ultraman do, so that they can look up in flight poses, which is fairly smartly designed. And overall, this figure is just really nice, and I do really enjoy it. It's always nice to get a Shinkocchou Seihou, you know? Yeah, if you want me to do a review of this figure, leave a comment saying, hey, review this freaking figure. And I'll try to accommodate it where I can. I hope you enjoy this little video. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, do all that YouTube stuff. And yeah, I'll see you all in the next little unboxing that I do. Bye!